This is early morning in Marvell. Even Hampton his second bucket of grain. The thing that concerns a person is that it would appear that farming is in decline. And I'm not talking the genteel little micro farms, I'm talking the big 500,000, 3,500 acre farms. And Americans going to get the Chinese to raise their food too. For you. What's left is Marvell. There's the old theater. There's a railroad bed ran right straight through town. The old church, probably the Methodist church. The rail's out of town. Now a walkway from nowhere to nowhere. This is our last day in Arkansas. To the Queen of Thailand, Sirikit. Give back the land to the Aka people. The farmer that I talked to said it's really hard to get labor here to work on the farms. I noticed a large container, Roundup Max it's called. It's a herbicide used in the cotton, I think. So basically you got all these chemicals being used. Does that mean that the you got a genetically modified cotton? Here, this field, we happen to have a lot of sweet potatoes. You got a genetically modified cotton. Does that mean the cottonseed oil is going to be genetically modified? That's a question to think about. But the diminishing of the rails was an indicator of the diminishing of the farms. And concerns about food security. People ought to be thinking about what's going on in rural America. If all the smart kids are leaving, it's hard to get farm labor. And Sugar Boy, they couldn't stop me, so they joined me. Hand car wash, Old Jeans Company, everyday low price. That's a Fuller Seed Company behind us. This is Poplar Grove Post Office. This is an interesting seed pod left by nature. All the outside green is gone. Maybe just some seeds left inside. Well, the morning's finally warming up. Look at this view. This is part of an old abandoned cemetery next to the highway. The highway department cut right up to it. October 20th, 1832, died August 16th, 1856. About 23 years old. 1819, 1860. And there are a lot of broken old headstones in here. But it seems like they could do a little better and just leave it like this. Winter is here, man. Look at this sky. It come back in on us today, and it is just dark and threatening and cold. So we are into winter from here on out, except for a few breaks. I wonder what the obsession is with spikes on top of churches. Helena, Arkansas, our last town in Arkansas. This has got to be a great photo. An old house in Helena, Arkansas, covered with moss and ivy. Make a great haunted house. Well, this sign says Confederate Cemetery that way. Old church there. Yeah, this church looked like it'd be closed a long time. Well, the town looks pretty beat up. They say most of the Delta towns are suffering. Well, no kidding. Fell apart, whatever it was. Maybe a school. Edwardian Inn, it says. There's a really big grain operation on the Mississippi River, just the other side of these buildings. Well, the town of Helena, West Helena, is like totally abandoned, decayed, broken down, whatever you want to call it. Well, this wasn't my idea to do this late in the day, but crap, there wasn't any place to stop in Helena, West Helena, so let's just do it, man. Yeah, don't do this at home. It's too close in the evening. The horse is skitty. It's been a cold, windy day. Here's the Mississippi and the state of Mississippi. Screw the Queen of Thailand, that's what I gotta say. From the state of Arkansas on our way out. Grain barges. Yeah, don't do this at home. Yeah, we still got some light. There's the Mississippi. There's north. This is our stinking narrow biker's lane. Yeah, don't try this stuff at home. That's all I can say. Well, I wasn't planning on doing it tonight, but we did it. We're done. Crossed the Mississippi River, and we're in Mississippi. From the state of Mississippi, the Queen of Thailand, give back the land of the Aka people. Well, this is the Isle of Capri. Thanksgiving buffet, $15.95 all day. Enter here, casino, Mississippi Riverside. And there's the casino. Those big old grain trucks, they go over that bridge, and that bridge just shakes, let me tell you. I don't know how old it is, but that bridge really shakes. It has a lot of weight, man. When those trucks go over, you can just feel it. Well, I couldn't get a ride on the Mississippi side, so I walked across the bridge in the dark. Once again, not something you want to do at home. Well, we're on the Mississippi River Bridge. You can see how darn narrow this thing is. And I went across with Hampton and then come back in the dark by myself. They're just in nowhere. And the clearances aren't even very high in this darn thing. And you got these big old trucks, and this bridge just shakes with the heavy grain trucks. It just really shakes, man. We're right over the Mississippi River right now. It's late, or it's actually early in the morning, because it took me so long to get back to the bus. So, anyway, there's the casino over there, and I'll talk to you later.